Hi kids, this video is for the kids who loves toys. You know, toy is integral part of all the children in this country, and it is one of the important play kit. And what are the types of toys in India? And I am from Bureau of Indian Standards. I just want to teach you or tell you how to select a good toy. And before telling to selection of a good toy, I will tell you what are the type of toys in India. We as a standard organization who controls the quality of the toy categorized it. For example, toy means what? Anything you use for playing and up to the age of 14 years. It start from 0 months onwards. Say a just born baby also will be given a small kind of toy called rattles and rings, teethers, grip gyms, activity playboards, bath toys, squeeze toys. These are some of the category for the category of children like kids. Say start from first month to say up to 12 months like that. So in toys we categorize toys into different category. For example, category A for toys for sensorimeter activities, that is just like rocking animals and rocker chairs comes under that category. Boxer tubs, buckets and containers comes under that. Simple blocks, nestling toys and stacking toys, simple ball and track toys, all this category, it all comes under this one, the first category A. Then there is another category of toys called toys for physical activities. You know what are the physical activity toys? This comes for the age group of 2 years maybe up to 6 years. So like flying objects, bowling, lightweight balls, simple obstacles and game involving objects thrown at targets, toy bicycles, child size electrical vehicles, all examples, some of the examples. Like that we have almost 23 subcategories in this group. Similarly, another category of toys comes under toys for intellectual activities. In this group there are 20 category of toys are there. For example, easy puzzles, simple matching activities, assembly, construction and building set, etc. So these categories are also grouped to different age ways. And another category of toys are toys that reproduce the technical world. You know what are the functioning walkie-talkie and telephone sets for communication, audio and audio-visual equipment with real functions, home appliances with limited real functions, and detailed scale and more realistic vehicle replica, simple vehicle miniatures, complex remote controlled vehicles with multi-directions and functionality. These are some of the categories. So we have categorized here another set of toys, and again another subcategory of toys of 23 numbers comes under toys for the development of feelings and empathy. So here this category, for example, dolls, imaginary animal characters, lightweight dressed dolls, functioning stalls, cribs, toy tableware, pots and feeding accessories for dolls, etc. So I will now come to the major selection of toy. How you have to select a toy from the market. As a kid, you may not be knowing the quality of the toy or what kind of material used for manufacturing these toys. So you must look for the ISA mark on the toy. Every toy must carry the standard mark. This is the mark indicates the quality of the toy. Why you want to look for the standard mark? Because in India all the toys manufactured and sold, whether it is manufactured in this country or whether it is manufactured in some other country and brought to our country for sale, must carry this ISA mark. It is a compulsory requirement, mandatory requirement. Like for example, you are going to school and the principal of the school or instructed you must come in a uniform, right? And will you follow the instruction or not? Yes, naturally you have to follow. Suppose if you don't wear the uniform and goes, what happens? So naturally it will become a disobedient, and they will treat you as a not treat you as a differently, isn't it? So here also the toys in this country must carry the standard mark, and the manufacturers of the toy must buy the license from Bureau of Indian Standards. Now, what is the license talking about? Why you need a license? For example, in the toy, for example, electrical toy, I will tell you. You know, all the toys carrying some batteries or any lamps or any kind of motors must, all we call it as electrical toys. So these toys have been tested for the parameters for electrical property. What are the electrical parameters we test the toys? We test for electrical strength, that operating temperature, whether any temperature rise is there, and moisture, when it is wet, it should not cause any explosions, so there should not be any leakage of current, and mechanical strength will be tested. Construction, that means the screws should have proper strength, and protection against cords and wires. Suppose they use some wires, it should have a properly connected, and it should not be penetrated, and it should not touch your body, and it should not give any kind of electrical shock. And clearance and creepage distance, this kind of radiation and toxicity and similar hazards, power input, marking, various parameters we will test on a toy. So when you go to a shop next time, what you should look for? ISA mark on the toy. Okay, hope you all understood the toy and toy standard. I will be talking to you more on many other tests. I just talked about you only electrical test. There are so many other parameters like chemical property of the components used. It should not have any kind of migration, and it should not harm you when the baby unknowingly bite, or it should not endanger you, and the material used should not have any sharp edge, and the packing material should be safe. There are so many tests are there, and small part test, there should not be unknowingly, should not go into the mouth of a small baby who uses this toy or plays with the toy. So please look into all the aspects. You look for only one aspect. What is the aspect you have to look for? ISI mark. It is a symbol or logo printed on the packing as well as on the toy must be available. Look for the label and logo of ISA mark, then only you must buy the toy. Thank you so much for watching the toy in this small video.